Hi and welcome back to Chef Campers. In today's recipe we're going to be cooking up a lamb Henry stew. It's a really simple, easy recipe. It does take a couple of hours to cook, but it only actually takes you 4 or 5 minutes to prepare it and get it ready. After that you can let it cook itself whilst you enjoy reading a book, doing a puzzle, or maybe having a nice glass of red to go with it. Cheers! Okay, so the ingredients that we need for the hot pot is a couple of lamb Henrys. Now you can get these from supermarkets. I've actually bought these from Costco. I managed to get 4 of these for about 11 quid, which isn't too bad. One of them will fill one person easily, so don't worry you know, about how it's quite easy to portion control. If you've got 2, you've got a meal for 2 people quite easily. We've got some nice fresh rosemary there, which I've taken out the garden. We've got some garlic as well. Add as much or as little as you like. I've got about 3 cloves here, but you can quite easily add 5 or 6 if you really like the flavour of it. We've got some nice little carrots here. I'm going to leave the skin on. It's all about simplicity with this menu. It's nothing about a heavy prep or lots of chopping. I'm just going to literally take the tops of these off and chuck them in the pan. We've got an onion here which I'm going to slice up into half moons, and then we've got some potatoes too. Now it really doesn't matter too much what potatoes you use. You can use baby potatoes if you've got them. Just bear in mind what size you cut them to. If you're going to be cutting them quite big and chunky, they need to go in earlier. If they're quite small baby potatoes, put them in for the last 45 minutes to an hour, and that will mean then that they're not completely overcooked, but they aren't too firm. I've also got a glass of red wine here. Now that is completely optional. You don't have to add that. I'm going to pass some time by drinking a little bit of it as this cooks, because I'm not driving today, which is great. But if you haven't got it, don't worry, it's not a showstopper. And we've also got some stock here which actually needs a bit of a stir, but we've got some stock that we're going to be adding in. So a really simple recipe. Literally everything I've got on this table here is going to go into a Dutch oven pot, and it's going to just cook for 2.5 hours. And it's as simple as that. And once it's done, we're going to get some nice fresh bread. We're going to have a big bowl of it each. It couldn't be simpler, and I promise you this will be one of the tastiest one-pot meals that you'll have without the fuss. Hey Rube, if you sit by the pot it will cook quicker. Are you waiting for the lamb stew to be done? Huh? Are you waiting for that, sir?